What is the most touching act of kindness you have ever witnessed or experienced? 1. My adult son passed away in March 2019. Fast forward to December of that year, a young woman he had mentored reached out to me and asked for my mailing address. I assumed she wanted to send a card, so I gave it to her. A week later, she messaged me again to say she had sent a Christmas gift. She said she wanted me to feel some form of happiness during my first Christmas without my son, that I deserved to feel some joy. I was stunned and honestly felt unworthy. She made me promise not to open the gift until Christmas. Keep in mind, I had never met this young woman. She lived 1,500 miles away, so I likely never would. When Christmas came, I opened the package. Inside was a blanket she had custom made, using photos of my son and me from Facebook. It was, and still is, an absolute treasure. Every time I curl up with it, I feel close to him again. That act of kindness from a stranger, truly an angel, has stayed with me ever since. 2. About 20 years ago, I was living in New York City when I had a terrible asthma attack. I was too poor to afford an ambulance, so I used what little air I had left to call a taxi. I then staggered downstairs from my apartment to meet it. In my desperation, I forgot to check my purse and realized I had no money. The driver heard my wheezing, took one look at me, and drove me straight to the emergency entrance of the nearest hospital. He simply wished me well and left. 2 days later, after the doctors finally cleared me to go home, I called another taxi. I planned to tell the driver I'd run upstairs to get the fare once we arrived. By some strange twist of fate, it was the same driver. He told me I didn't have to pay this time either. His son, he said, was asthmatic too and had been rushed to the ER multiple times. He said he was just glad he could help someone else in the same situation. I want to mention something that may seem irrelevant. He was a bearded Muslim man. Had I not been gasping for air during our first ride, I might have been intimidated by his appearance. How wrong I would have been. He was the kindest man I've ever met.